Come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Season 5, episode 15 of Love and Hip Hop ATL. You know what? I'm ready for this to be over. It's dragging on. I'm ready for this to be over. This episode was just kind of thrown together. First thing, the ring. Carly takes the ring. Her and Jessica Downs together. They go down to see what's up with the ring. The motherfucker literally was worth $10. The little man there, the appraiser, he was like, child, this was $10 at best. $10. So, was what it was. She actually went to meet up with Life all about the ring. But that actually came after she went to a little thing with Jessica Dime was doing a photo shoot, honey. I ain't seen the photographer yet. I just see some folks standing around. But she's doing it. Yeah. Okay. Photo shoot, no photographer. But she goes down there. Jessica introduced her. You remember her? The girl's like, yeah, I remember you. But also, I didn't kind of mess with you because my girlfriend was pregnant by Life Jennings at the time, and it's her. So the girl's like, oh, yeah, it was me. I was pregnant by Life. She's like, well, you're not pregnant. And I said, no, I'm not pregnant. I already had a baby, and here's the paternity test. They go back and forth. The girl gives her the paternity test that says that Life is the baby's dad. Carly gets to calling the girl thirsty and pushes the girl. I'm like, really, Carly? You starting to fight? Now, Grandma, I'm going to need you not to be starting to fight with these young girls. You pushing her, girl. If she come back and push you, bitch, and you get to throwing that Metamucil, honey, and needing Bengay and shit, where she done twirled you, you better stop it, Carly. You better stop starting fights and shit. But so they had that whole little thing. They broke them on that and everything. And they told Carly, okay, go ahead, stop all the fighting. They went on. Carly goes to see Life, tells him he's a fake, he's a fraud. How dare you treat me that way? He damn near laughed in her face. He's a joke and she's a joke. Because I don't know why you gave her that $10 ring. I was feeling kind of bad for you because Carly's a bird and all that, but you was giving me something else, Life. That was just tacky. You cute, but that was tacky as hell. So they got all that. That's out of the way. They're done. The whole relationship was full of shit. It was what it was. Y'all was all running around doing what y'all wanted to do, and everybody got fucked at the end. It was what it was. Honey, wipe your genitals off and keep it moving. Next thing, Stevie and Mimi. Mimi goes ahead and tells Stevie that she's going to put him on child support, and this motherfucker got mad. Like, literally got mad. Like, legitimately motherfucking mad at Mimi. And like went the fuck off on her and basically told her, you know, okay, well, so we just did a business arrangement. Now it's business. You know, flipped on her. This is the same motherfucker that was sleeping on your couch. Can't say I feel sorry for you. He is who he is. Stevie J has showed you who he is. He's old dirty dog motherfucker with a dirty dick. It is what it is. And he basically let her know, you know, fuck it, bitch, it is what it is. We're not friends anymore. Basically what he was saying. I was like, wow. I said, I don't understand people who don't want to pay child support for their kids, but whatever. You know, you did it, honey. You the one running around here with the dipping stick, honey. So, whatever, Stevie. So him and speaking of him, you got Jocelyn. She's still running around with her carry-ins on. She just carrying on. She done met up with Tierra in this episode. And she's doing a video shoot. She looked real nice too in the video shoot. She had a bob. Her bob was real nice. But she did a video shoot. She's doing a video shoot. Now we got a video shoot. No song. Whatever. Songs, no album. I just whatever. Anyway, But she tells Tierra about Tommy, and she tells Tierra about all that shit. And Tierra's like, I don't give a fuck. And why is she telling me? I don't even like Tommy, and I ain't even with him, so like, who cares? But she's like holding on to it. Bunch of bullshit. Um, KK and Tierra make up for the baby. They had that whole scene where they made up, so they all good now. And they gonna move forward. And I laughed at that shit because Tierra said, well, I guess, can I call you mom now? She gonna say, no, honey, let's not take it that far. So, KK. KK also heard about the shit with Jocelyn and all of that was going on. She gets together with Stevie. They go and they sit and they talk. She talks to him about Mimi. She talks to him about all that shit and tells him, hey, if I could make up with Tierra, you could make up with Mimi, and you could make up with Jocelyn. You could make up with everybody if I could make it with Tierra. I'm like, all right, so since when did KK go from being a staunch criminal to now she's the peacemaker? But whatever. Mimi, in the meantime, goes and sees Chris. Mimi got a new girlfriend. She says that Chris been basically stalking her. And that's when we found out that Chris and Mimi still been having sex and carried on. Mimi basically used Chris. Period. You used her for a storyline and all of that. Chris just got drug into bullshit, and Chris is all in her feelings. Mimi cussed her ass the fuck out and had her looking real stupid. Chris dismissed the fuck out of Mimi though. She told her, bye, see you. You can go the fuck out. All that hollering ass shit. You know, Mimi get all loud, get all in people's face. She gave her, girl, get on out of here. Put her right the fuck on out. Right on out. Let's see. Who else had a little run-in this time? Oh shit, Tammy and little Scrappy. Scrappy, he went to talk to Tammy. Tammy told him, you know, you need to quit playing games. You need to do something for Bambi to make her know that you're serious, like give her your last name. Because that motherfucker was about, I'm going to give her a necklace. Duh, nobody wants a necklace. I want a white dress, thank you. So that was what that was. He's like, okay, I get it, I got it. Mess. Last thing, Jocelyn and Tommy sit down together. Now there's this whole story with Tommy and Jocelyn and Stevie and all this bullshit. So they supposedly, I'm going to try to get this together, they supposedly didn't have sex that night when we seen them in the pool and all that. Tommy went back to her room. Stevie supposedly came over to the room trying to have sex with Tommy, but Tommy was like, no, I ain't got time for all that. After that, Jocelyn finds out that Stevie was down there. Jocelyn calls the police on Tommy and tells the police that Tommy had a fugitive or something in her room or some shit like that. Tommy, see, none of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense, but this is what they wanted, what was going wrong. So you don't know who's telling the truth. You don't know who's telling the truth. Jocelyn said, I didn't call the police on you. She said, girl, you're the only one that knew the number where I was, this, that, thing, and the other. Don't know who's telling the truth. Don't really care. What I believe happened, I believe that they sucked each other's pussy and old nasty Steve was over in the corner. That's what I believe. And then I believe they both jumped on top of him with his old lazy fucking ass. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. But whatever. I wasn't there. I wasn't holding nobody's legs and I wasn't flicking the light switch on and off. But I believe they all had, and that was that. But whatever. So the two of them end up getting together. They having words back and forth. Tommy ends up throwing a purse at Jocelyn, and then they break them up, and then they separate them. And that was it. I was like, this episode was useless. It was just a fucking waste, in my opinion. I don't know how many more episodes we got, but I'll be glad when this shit is over. I'm like not even excited to get to the reunion because they're so all over the place at this point. So I don't really even care what they do. This was crazy. It was just too much back and forth in this one, and it was a lot of hype about nothing. But whatever. I'll be back next week for some more bullshit. So that's that. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all know how all that goes down. And I'll talk to y'all later.